Members of a podcast known as the Road Podcast managed to spark a worldwide debate after they made a comment in a social media trending video, claiming that without artist Drake, nobody knows African top Afrobeat singer WizKid in the United States.
And I think if it wasn't for Drake, like, people wouldn't know the WizKid stuff, like, maybe at all.
Nobody knows WizKid.
You don't think so?
No, not. They try to make WizKid be like the Sean Paul of Afrobeats, and he's not even close to what Sean Paul was doing.
No, of course not.
Even
it's
close.
not. He's not like a mainstream artist, but people know those kind of records, I think.
Yeah, but listen, even your tone is like they kind of know.
Yeah.
No,
No, he's not. They're not like
you
big.
knew Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Like, even if you didn't like reggae music, you knew Sean Paul. That's what WizKid was supposed to be, but there's no star of Afrobeat and there's no star of this UK scene.
But he is still one of the top names that people will name when they mention Afrobeats. It's like Davido, WizKid, you know what I mean? Like, those are the names.
Yeah, but that's because we are music heads. We're into music and we're talking to other music heads. Like, let's go walk down the street and ask anybody who WizKid is.
So you're saying there's no face?
There's no face of Afrobeats.
Right.
There's no face yet.
There's no
To him. The comments sparked anger within fans all over the world, with many commenting and demanding for the podcast members' individual social media handles in order to take the matter to their personal inboxes. Popular artists and other music creatives, including Harry Songs, Terry G, Sound Sultan, Paul O, the CEO of One Africa Fest, and more, also jumped on the bandwagon to give their own personal opinions on the trending topic.
All right, guys, so you heard that. I'm boiling. I don't care what anybody says. I know what I heard. And what I heard was that WizKid, #1, Africa, globally, when it comes to Afrobeat, is not relevant or known except for, or because of Drake. If not because of Drake, he's not well. I mean, come on. Are you serious? Honey, when was the last time a president called Drake to come do anything? Do you know how many presidents are on speed dial for WizKid? Where he goes. My boy sells out on so many different countries, stadiums, packed out, overflowing, people fighting to get in. I can't even get in. Tickets sold out in under an hour or two when they put it out there. What are you saying? The reason this irritates me so much is this. Just because you don't know about WizKid in your own little vicinity doesn't mean that other people don't know him. And I can promise you that categorically, when you go to certain parts of Africa and mention Drake, people are looking at you like, who that? Yeah, it is actually a thing. Not everybody knows who everybody is. And Drake certainly didn't make WizKid popular or make him. If you're telling me that maybe in your own little area, nobody knows WizKid, I'd agree with it, because there are so many places around here, even here in the UK, when you mention certain names. Can you imagine? Even Rihanna, nobody knows him. And then for you to actually mention that they, and I don't know who they are trying to make WizKid like Sean Paul. That really irritated me. Nobody is trying to make WizKid nothing. WizKid is not Sean Paul. He ain't trying to be Sean Paul. He just WizKid. And can I just say, I knew about Sean Paul when I saw him in Beyonce's video. What does that say about Sean Paul? So don't make statements like that. They're really, really stupid. One thing I have to say to you is this. If nobody knows WizKid, you talking about him, you know him. So, hey, that's a win, eh? The only sad thing about it is that talking about WizKid has made you popular. It's giving you face.